Good morning, students. So we continue with some more problems. Of course, here we will use Venn diagram also. So the next problem is, out of 85 students of first few class, 63 students passed in both English and Hindi. So there are 85 students who have appeared for the exam. 63 passed in both English and Hindi. 12 failed in English and 4 failed only in English. 4 failed only in English means they might have failed they have failed only in English, but 12 failed in English. There is a difference. Among those 12, some might have failed in Hindi also, but only 4 failed in English only. 4 failed in English only in English. So some out of 12, those 12, some might have failed in Hindi also. So use Venn diagram to find how many failed in Hindi, passed in English, passed in Hindi. So total 85 students, 63 students passed in both. So the answer is like this. We will proceed in a different way. So what we will do here is, I will take one of them as say N of A. N of A stands for number of students failed in say first one English. N of A, let N of A equal to number of students failed in English. Failed in English. Similarly, we will give the other one N of B. And N of B, number of students failed in Hindi. So this is how we proceed in a different way, because what information given? Information given is 12 failed in English, only 4 failed in English. Like that it is given. So I will give it a different way. I will give N of A as number of students failed in English. So but N of A is given. This is okay. This is actually known actually. Failed in English only 12. So actually answer for the first one of the question. How many passed in English? It is direct. Because failed in English is 12. Failed in English is 12. 12 failed in English. So passed in English is direct answer 85 minus 12. That I will give later. Next. N of B is number of students failed in English. Sorry, in Hindi. If you don't know what it is, you will calculate. You have to calculate. Now what is given is 12 failed in English, 4 only failed in English. So what we will do here is, I will give like this, N of A intersection B dash. What it represents? N of A intersection B dash means so this represents number of students who failed in English but passed in Hindi. They failed in English but passed in Hindi. See, this N of A intersection B dash. What it gives? Or this is equal to actually N of A minus N of A intersection B. So they have failed in English but they have not failed in both. N of A intersection B is what? Number of students failed in both A and B, that is English and Hindi. So I am removing those parts, those who failed in English as well as Hindi. So from what? From number of failed in English. So what we will get? This is actually given. So now they failed in English, but I am removing those who failed in both. That means what? They failed in English only. Look how it is. So number of failed in English minus number of failed in English and Hindi. I am removing those common. They failed in English, they failed in Hindi. So I am removing those. Only failed in English I am having. That means what? That is given as 4. This information is given as 4. Next. What else you know? So you know that, see, 63 students passed in both. So passed in both means failed in how much failed are there? I mean failed students. Failed student means there are 22. Okay. So N of A union B 63 stands for what? Passed in both. Passed in both means it is like this. N of A dash intersection B dash. What is A dash? A dash stands for what? A stands for failed in English. B stands for failed in English. A dash stands for what? A complement, that is passed in English. This stands for passed in what? Passed in Hindi. A dash stands for passed in English. B dash stands for passed in Hindi. So A dash intersection B dash means what? That means they have passed in both. They have passed in both. Equal to, this is nothing but N A dash intersection B dash means N of A union B whole dash. Correct? N of A union B dash. This is given. Passed in both is 63. Passed in both means 63 students passed in both. So this is equal to 63. 63 students passed in both. But what is N of A union B whole dash? That I will give later. What that is, okay, give it. N of A union B whole dash means N of U minus N of A union B. N of U minus N of A union B. That is N of A union B whole dash. So equal to N of U is 85. 85, that is equal to, that is okay, equal to 63. This is 63. That is 85 minus what is N of A union B? N of A union B is N of A plus N of B minus N of A intersection B. N of A intersection B. So this you know equal to 63. N of U is 85. So rearrange. N of U is 85. This is 63. 63 means passed in both. N of A means this is failed students in A English. This is failed students in Hindi. This is N of A intersection B. N of A intersection B means what is N of A intersection B? N of A intersection B means failed in both. Failed in both. So now what we know here is we have these values together. We combine this together. Okay, N of A minus N of A intersection B. This is known, that is 4. So we will replace it because you know N of A minus N of A intersection B is 4. So we will find out N of B. Rearranging. That is, so what you will get? 85, take this side and take the other side. I mean, we will simplify. Okay, 85 minus, I will write like this. N of A minus N of A intersection B is 4. It is given. I will call this as 1 just for reference purpose. So equal to 4 plus N of B equal to 63. This is known. This is from 1. Using 1 from 1. Or using 1. Because N of A minus N of A intersection B is 4. That is I am applying here 4 plus N of B. So simplify. That is bring this side. 85 minus 63. That is 22. So bring this side. Or this is 85 minus 4 means 71. Sorry, this is 77. 77 minus 63. 77 63 means 14. This you take to the other side. That is N of B equal to 14. Just rearrange it. N of B is 14. 85 minus 63. Sorry, 85 minus 63. 22. 22 minus 4. 18. This N of B is 18. What is N of B? N of B is what? N of B is from here. Number of students failed in Hindi. So I think we have got answer for the second one. So what is that? Failed in Hindi. Question number A. Now you can write one by one. So answer for A equal to number of students. One by one we will write. First one A. Failed in Hindi. Failed in Hindi equal to 18. This is calculated. N of B is 18. Next, number of students passed in English. Number of students passed in English equal to passed in English equal to how many passed in English? Passed in English direct. Failed in English 12. So that is 83 minus 12. 85 minus 12. It is 73. Passed in English. 12 failed in English. So total 83. So 85. So 85 minus 12, that is 73. Last one. See, passed in Hindi. Number of students passed in Hindi. Failed in English. Failed in Hindi is 18. So passed in Hindi means 85 minus 80 equal to 67. So students, observe here what I have done. I have considered N of A as number of students failed in English, because information on what I am having is failed in English. 12 failed in English and 4 failed in only in English. Failed only in English. So how to relate N of A intersection B dash. A intersection B dash or N of A minus N of A intersection B. That means failed in number of students failed in English, but I am removing those who are failed in both. So failed in English, I am removing those who are failed in both. That means what? I am removing those who failed in Hindi as well as English. So I will get only failed in English. That is given as 4. Failed only in English is 4. That I am using for the next step. N of A dash intersection B dash. A dash stands for what? A dash means passed. Passed in English. B dash means passed in Hindi. So that will give you what? Passed in both. That is given by N of A and B whole dash equal to 63. That is number of students passed in both. But what is N of A and B whole dash? It is N of U minus N of A and B. So that is itself equal to 63. So use it. 85 minus N of A and B formula apply. N of A plus N of B minus N of A intersection B equal to 63. Rearrange, get N of B is 18. So once you know N of B also, N of A is already known. You can write number of students failed in Hindi 18. Number of students passed in English 85 minus 12, so 73. And number of students passed in Hindi 85 minus 18, it is 67. Next problem. So next problem, in a college, two-fifths of the students play basketball and 3/4 of the students play volleyball and 3/4 of the students play volleyball. 3/4 of the students play If 50 students play none of these two games, and students, one point I missed in the previous one, to draw the Venn diagram. Now I will just recall it. How to draw the Venn diagram? I will leave it to you. It's simple. So whatever information you have, okay, previous problem, just now I recall it. So you know past in Hindi, past in English. So you just draw it in terms of past in Hindi. While drawing, you can draw number of students passed in. Like this, you draw previous problem. So you just give passed in common like this. So in English, in Hindi, that I will give it as homework for you. Okay. And diagram. So common, how many common passed like that? You try to give the Venn diagram. Previous one. Or you can give the other way also, both are correct. You can give failed in English, you can start like that. Failed in English, you start, draw. Common failed, you know how you will get. Common failed, how much, that you also you can write. So that you complete. Okay. So common failed, that way also you can write. That's your choice. Now this one I will complete now. 2/5 of the students play basketball and 3/4 of the students play volleyball. If 50 students play none of these two games, and 125 play both, and 125 play both. 125 play both. Use Venn diagram to find. Use Venn diagram to find. Use Venn diagram to find the number of students in the college. The number of students in the college. Number of students in the college. Let me read the question again. In a college, 2/5 of the students play basketball and 3/4 of the students play volleyball. If 50 students play none of these two games, and 125 play both. Use Venn diagram to find the number of students in the college. Venn diagram you can always draw later. Actually they are specifying use Venn diagram to find, but simultaneously we will do it. Okay. So what we will do? Number of students you have to find out. We take it as x. Let x be the total number of students. Total students. Okay, we will take total number of students as x. Now what is given? In the college, 2/5 of the students play basketball. 3/4 of the students play volleyball. 50 students play none of these two games. both. So how many play any one of those? N of A and B. If you take them as A and B, okay. So you can take N of A as to play basketball, N of B as playing volleyball. Okay. Now N of A, number of students play basketball. That is given as what? That is 2/5 of the total students. 2 by 5 into x. So 2/5 of the total students. We don't know how to calculate. Next, N of B. Number of students play what? Playing the other one. What is that? Volleyball. Equal to 3/4 of the students. 3 by 4 into x. Okay, 3 by 4 into x. So N of A, number of students playing basketball. N of B, number of playing students playing volleyball. 3/4 of into x. 3 by 4 into x. 50 students play none of this. So we will eliminate. So what is N of A union B? Now N of A union B means what? Either play basketball or volleyball. So that is equal to N of U minus how much? N of U minus how many don't play anything? 50. So 50 students play none of these. So what is that? That is N of A union B. N of A union B equal to how many students are there? We don't know what it is. X minus 50. Now we will apply the formula. Now x minus 50, N of A union B equal to x minus 50. So x minus 50 equal to N of A union B equal to N of A plus N of B. N of A plus N of B minus N of A intersection B. This is the formula you know. So what we will get from here? X, that is x minus 50 N of A union B. Okay, x minus 50 equal to this one equal to N of A. What is N of A? N of A is 2 by 5x. 2 by 5x. What is N of B? N of B is equal to 3 by 4x minus N of A intersection B. N of A intersection B stands for what? N of A intersection B stands for, and 125 play both. So that is 125 minus 125. Okay. So rearrange, you can get the value of x. That is rearrange, bring this side. So x plus 75. Rearrange, bring this side. So it will be plus minus 50 plus 125. So plus 75. X plus 75. Rearranging x plus 75 equal to 2 by 5x plus 3 by 4x. 2 by 5x plus 3 by 4x. Take the LCM. LCM is 20. So simplify. Equal to, okay. Here 20 is LCM. So 5 into 4, 20. So 2 into 4, 8x plus 4 into 5, 3 into 5 is 15. Correct? 5 into 4, so 20. So 2 into 4, 8. 4 into 5, 4 into 5 is 20. So 3 into 5 is 15, 15x. So rearrange. Or this you can write 20x plus 75 into 20, 150, 1500. Right? You can check it. Equal to 8x plus 25, 15x equal to 23x. Rearrange. Take this to the other side. That is 3x. You can write like this also. 3x equal to 1500 by x equal to 500. This is just rearranging and simplify calculation. 500. So now calculate number of students in the college. So what is asked? In a college, the students play basketball and 3/4 of the students play volleyball. If 50 students play none of these games and 125 play both of these games, use Venn diagram to find the number of students in the college. So x equal to 50. Last statement, number of students in the college. Number of students in the college is 500. Of course, once you know number of students in the college, you can calculate the other two. What is that? How many play volleyball? How many play basketball? That is easy. How many play basketball? How many play the other one? So Venn diagram, if you want, you can draw like this. So get what are how many play for this. Okay. So how many are there? Here you can calculate. So A, B, U, universal set. So how many play? No games. 50 students play none of these games. So outside is 50. Here 50 are there. How many play basketball? How many play volleyball? So how many play basketball? Number of students playing basketball. Basketball means basketball. How many play? It is quite only from the diagram. Basketball, number of students play basketball. Players. I will give like that. Basketball players. They play basketball. In that sense, basketball players is almost x into. What is that? 2 by 5. 2 by 5 into 500. 2 by 5 into 500. This is how much? 200, correct? Equal to 200. 2 by 5 into 500 equal to 200. So similarly, so there are 200 who play. Next, volleyball players. Volleyball players. How many are there? It is given by 3/4 of the students. 3 by 4. 3 by 4 into 500. This is how much? 25. 375. Of course, if you do the calculation properly, yes. 425. 375. So how many play both? 125 play both the games. So here 125. 125 both. This is 125 play both. Okay. Now what is remaining? How many here? Then A means number of play first one. Number of students play basketball is 200. Here 125. Remaining is 75 here. If A is basketball, no? Yes, A is like that. How many play volleyball? So here already 50. Here 125. So total 375. So this is 250. So total like this. Who play 75 plus 125? That is 200 play basketball. 250 plus 125. That is 375 play volleyball. But intersection, both players, those who play both, common 125. That is here. Who play nothing? No game, neither basketball nor volleyball. So that is 50. That is outside of this two. That is 50. This is how the calculation is done. So whenever you don't know, we will take it as x. We will take it as x and proceed. We take it as x and proceed. So some more problems I will give it as homework. We have to work out. So again, Venn diagram is then actually written simultaneously while solving this. Directly we can't start with Venn diagram because we don't know what is intersection. how many A are there, how many B are there. So you have to calculate. Here I have taken X generalizer. We don't know number of students. Then I will proceed ahead. So if it is X, the next one is 2 by 5 of X. Another one is 3/4 of X. Like that we will calculate it. You know how many are. Don't play anything. So you will come to know how many play. Either A or B. Basketball or volleyball. Like this we will proceed. Okay, I will stop here. We will continue in the next class. Thank you.